Guys, welcome to What's the 401. Today we're going to talk about several topics, and I hope you guys are enjoying the show. But first off, let me start with saying ha 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 ha. I told you guys so. Shout out to Philadelphia Eagles for bringing home the NFL championship for the 2018 year. I'm so excited for them. Go Philly all day, every day. Let's get right into it. Of course, many of you know about the Laura Ingraham versus Kevin Durant and LeBron James. Of course, you know, things have been said between the two, and of course, Laura had her last statements to be made and brought on two African American males to back her up with the comments that she made towards Kevin Durant and LeBron James. In my opinion, she sounds like an idiot, but here's the clip.
Ungrammatical. And last night, which is difficult to dispute, and the left erupted. Slate's piece was titled, "In insulting LeBron James, Laura Ingraham proves James' point about racism." Oh, okay. It accused me of, quote, something vile and racist. Almost all the stories accused me of dog whistle commentary, and many claim my line that LeBron should shut up and dribble was racist. What? I wrote a book 15 years ago, fairly well known, New York Times bestseller called Shut Up and Sing. And I've been using variants of that title to call out political celebrities for 15 years without regard for skin color, where you came from, what you do. By the way, including on this show. Without a single fact on your side, well, Jamie, all I can say is you're far from perfect. Oh, remember that movie with John Travolta? Now, I might not look to her for political analysis, but if I'm looking for a great pair of leg warmers, I'm calling her first. Hamill has been hammering President Trump on Twitter for months and now feels qualified to weigh in on net neutrality because of his long, distinguished career on screen in films such as Star Wars and Star Wars sequels. Kimmel's a millionaire who doesn't need CHIP or any other program to provide health care for his beautiful child. Shut up and sing, or shut up and act, or shut up and make us laugh every now and then. So I'm an equal opportunity critic when it comes to left-wing celebrities, sounding off on topics of which they know precious little. And as you can see, race has nothing to do with it. Joining me now to discuss are Nigel Rennis, only known me for 20-something years, national spokesperson for the Congress of Racial Equality, and Burgess Owens, a retired NFL star. Good to have you both on. All right, Burgess, you can take it away. You know, these guys are big guys. They're incredibly talented on the court. But boy, they can dish it out to Trump, use the F-bomb, call him, all sorts of names, say he doesn't care about people, all this stuff. But when I call them out for their insipid commentary, they immediately throw down the race card.
Well, Laura, this is a new norm for the left. When white conservative calls a black liberal clueless, they're called racist. If white liberals call a black conservative Uncle Tom, they're called enlightened. This is what these people do. They're bullies. They don't want to talk about topics. And I'll say this, the problem we're having now is we have too many, quote, leaders that are going from poor to wealthy, going to becoming elitists and skipping through what's called middle class. Middle class is where you find empathy, service, and understanding and relationship, and we're missing that. So all of a sudden these elitists are becoming our leaders as if they know everything, and they don't. So we have to put that in perspective and realize that these are athletes, these are entertainers, and look at them as entertainers and nothing more. They're not experts in anything else but dribbling and singing and running a football. That's it.
Niger, this was LeBron James it was this epic 2016 championship parade. Cleveland finally wins the championship. It was a big deal. He was having fun. There was a lot of families there. Let's watch.
I believe like I'm gonna wake up and it's gonna be like game 4 all over again. I'm like, we down 2-1 still. And LeBron James makes 6 straight finals appearances. What James Jones made 6 straight as well. You had to be our anchor in the interior. And you looked at me like, man, you don't know me. Shut the up. I love all of y'all, and let's get ready for next year.
Wow.
Well, maybe he was having fun, but
Seriously.
I guess, I mean, is that what?
Addicted to the F-bomb, huh?
Well, there's a couple F-bombs. There's an S-bomb, and, he was having fun, but, come on. I mean, it's just, he's like a clown. I mean, he's done a lot of good stuff,
Yeah.
like a lot of good charity work. But if you're going to talk like that, you're going to act like that, and you talk like that about the President of the United States, I'll tell you something, if you're a white NBA player and you said that stuff that he said about Obama, you'd never play again.
Oh, no question about it. I think he called the President of the United States a bum.
Yeah.
And used the F-bomb in describing him in that ESPN podcast as well.
Kevin Durant said the comment, shut up and dribble, is racist.
Oh, my goodness.
Today.
Well,
Very sensitive.
Well, here it is, the tail of the tape. We've got Kevin Durant, about 7'1" or something like that. And we've got
6'9".
And we got Laura Ingraham here at 5'6", 5'7", something like that. 5'7" with heels, maybe.
Thank you.
And, and he's running away from you. I mean, that for guys that are winning NBA championships and have that kind of stature, it's a little.
Well, why
little
throw
weak.
down the race card? Look, this is my point, Burgess. If you want to be a political pundit, you're coming on my court, okay? Let's do it. Let's have a real conversation about black unemployment. Let's talk about violence in the inner city. Let's talk about all the issues like school choice, and let's do it. Let's have. Don't think you're not going to get criticized if all you do is a drive-by hit on Trump and say he's no leader. He's.
Call him a bum.
If you're going to do it, then do it. Let's have a real conversation.
All right, and that was a clip of Laura Ingraham conversing with her 2 co-parts, trying to back her ass up, basically, and cover her ass from fire. Just because you have told several people and you use this analogy, shut up and sing, and you use it with everybody's prayer, doesn't mean you get to use it when it comes to political issues and people speaking on their own opinions. I feel as if, if you want people to shut up and sing, shut up and dance, shut up and play ball, then you need to shut up and report the real news. We still have people in Puerto Rico without power, and we still have people in Houston, Texas that do not have places to live. So report that news, Laura Ingraham, then maybe you can tell somebody to shut up and do something. But first, you need to shut up and report the news. Next on the list, we have, of course, Drake's God Plan video, which has been getting so much buzz because instead of using his $1 million budget to create an amazing video, which he always does, he took the $1 million and he decided to donate it to many families in Miami, Florida. Also giving out scholarship money and as well as some Saturn cars to a couple of these students as well. I appreciate you for all your efforts and everything that you do, Aubrey. We love you. Stay blessed and everything else that you do so far in your career. All right, so let's get right into the main topic of discussion as well. We're going to go to Black Panther. Now, this movie alone has created a culture shock for many, many, many generations, from old to young to even these new babies. You see people going into movie theaters dressed in kente cloth. You also see people going back to their Coming to America days. So it's amazing to see all this culture and people appreciating where they come from, and Wakanda forever. Now, with this movie, you had an amazing director, Ryan Coogler, who also directed 2 of the movies that won the Star Actors. Michael B. Jordan played in Creed and Fruitvale Station. I appreciate Ryan Coogler for taking the time to make this movie. He really has put it out there for people to see what is going on. And this movie is not just relating to the Marvel comics. This movie is also going to what we're dealing with now today in today's generation. And I'm so grateful for a movie like this, as well as many, many others. Now, of course, we had our other leading actors as well. Jackie Robinson star Chadwick Boseman is his name, if I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm not. And of course, you had your fellow leading lady roles, Angela Bassett, which she is well known for her What's Love Got to Do With It, Miss Tina Turner. And then you have Lupita Nyong'o. I think I said that right. And then, of course, you have the new and up-and-coming Letitia Wright, who plays the tax-savvy Shuri in the movie. Now, mind you, this movie is the 5th highest domestic release sale in the U.S. and in Canada, selling over $235 million in box office. Now, this is a record-breaking weekend for a 4-day holiday weekend with this movie. Many people have known that this movie is creating a lot of buzz, especially it coming out during this time where we're dealing with a lot of school shootings, as well as dealing with President number 45. Now, this movie also leads me to my next point of what's going on right here in my very own next hometown, Atlanta, Georgia. And it's come to my senses since I've been with a lot of AT aliens. They feel as newcomers are here to take over the city, when no, that's not the case. The majority of us have already been planning on moving here for many years, like myself, or a lot of us have came to expand our brands or expand our talents as well. I reference the movie because in the movie you have T'Challa, aka the Black Panther, and then you have Killmonger, who lives in a reality that we kind of live in today, you know, dealing with police brutality, whatever you have it. And T'Challa is like Atlanta people who are originally from here, who are more connected to the roots and the nature of the city. So, you know, you kind of have this kind of storyline going within the city as well, which helps play a big part in it. But for a lot of us outsiders, we feel as if we're not here to take over you guys' city. We are only here to help build your city. We're only here to help build ourselves, our families, and possibly set some footstone here to where, you know, we leave a footprint that does not damage. We leave a footprint that actually helps people grow, helps people stick together and unite with one another. And that's, of course, the plan with a lot of things in life. So hope you guys don't take it wrong. We're here to do the same things that you guys have been doing for generations. We're just here to do the same thing that you guys have been doing for generations, and it's just amazing how fast this culture is moving in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm appreciative of it because I've always wanted to move in a fast-paced town, and here I am doing my thing. But hearing all, thank you guys so much for your support so far. I do have an announcement. This will be the last episode, but I will be coming back soon around my birthday for season 2 of What's the 411. So you guys make sure you stay tuned for that. And if you haven't already, make sure you go subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing videos here and there between, but it will not be under What's the 411. It'll probably be album reviews and stuff like that. So you guys can definitely make sure you check me out. Subscribe to the channel, as well as make sure you go and follow me on social media at The Queen Jinx for both Instagram and Twitter, and Real Queen Jinx for my Snapchat. All that information is also located in my bio on all social media sites. So you guys definitely, thanks for tuning in today to What's the 411. You guys enjoyed the show? Bless.